Good evening to all of our viewers, our new and our regulars. It is great to have you on, especially tonight, because tonight we're talking about a couple of things that really excite me. And the first of those things is the brand new 7Krave marketplace. It officially launched on Saturday. I was at the launch, and boy, let me tell you, was I inspired. As a matter of fact, when they first reached out to me a few months ago, I was excited from then. I was like, yes, we need this. This fulfills a huge gap in the market. But let me not say any more. Let me have them tell you all about it. Joining us now is 7Krave CEO Rory White and Head of Partnerships and Client Acquisitions, Rashid Hall. Welcome to the show, Rory and Rashid.
Thank you for having us.
And congratulations on this major milestone. You guys making big moves.
We're looking forward to it. It definitely is a big step, and we think that's going to be a big moment for Jamaica, a game changer.
So, Rory, the last time you were on Taking Stock, I can't believe it was 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago already. It feels like a few months ago. Almost 2 years ago, you were launching 7Krave Mart, and now you are back launching the marketplace. So, what is the difference? What is 7Krave Marketplace? Rory is muted. We're not hearing him.
My apologies.
There we go.
Good evening, everyone. So yes, the 7Krave Mart was 7Krave actually dealing with groceries. We wanted to do groceries. We have our own warehouse, and we will deliver grocery up to 3 hours in the Kingston area, right? And so the marketplace now is where we're saying, hey, Jamaica needs more than groceries, right? Jamaica needs something that local sellers can participate in. I saw where sellers have been complaining last year, where no money not making a Jamaica, right? People are buying too much Amazon, too much Shein, too much Temu, right? And so the local sellers are suffering, and we really look at that gap, and we are plugging that gap to say, listen, hey, we're bringing something for the consumers, so persons can get any and everything from local sellers across all 14 parishes. And we're saying, hey, we want to do it in a big way where we want to do timely and reliable delivery. So you're looking at same day, next day, up to 2 days, regardless of where you are, which parish you're from, you should be able to get something delivered to your door. And so I know a lot of sellers are happy for this, right? Because now, for the first time, they can experience that sort of exposure that they've always wanted, and that sort of reach that they have always wanted to gain. We're looking at somebody in Hanover. They will never be able to sell somebody in Kingston, right, on a normal circumstance. Because if you look at it, the best they have is probably Instagram, right? And if they get a sale on Instagram, just imagine how difficult it is for that person in Hanover to go now to probably a post office or to Knutsford Express to go join the line. Last time, Rashid and I were joking that day, saying somebody waiting hours in a Knutsford line just to put it through, and then the receiving person will have to now get in their car, go to Knutsford, and it's too much.
It's messy.
Yeah, it's messy. And then they're talking about payment. How can they make payment easily? They'd have to exchange banking information, and it's really messy. And so we're saying,
or you have to use a foreign payment provider like a Stripe, which then you need to have a US bank account, and it gets really complicated.
Right, very complicated. And so we are saying we want to make it seamless for both consumers and local sellers. And we're saying, hey, if America can do it, China can do it, we Jamaicans can do it. And so we're doing it. We give it a really good shot. We are now in beta testing, and it's going well. I see a few persons that get it. Everybody so far gets their delivery, within 24 hours. So we're having persons who order last night, and they're getting their orders today. And so we love what we're seeing. And so we just want to make sure that we iron out everything before we open it out this weekend, and everybody can come on and order from their favorite store, whether be it Brescia. Oh, by the way, Brescia, I know this is exciting for me because for the first time we can deliver Brescia bags in a day and have it customized. Right?
Wow, wow, because we know they have a wait list over there.
So crazy wait list. People waiting months.
Mm-hmm.
So we're saying a day, 2 days, maximum 3 days, depending on where you are.
Yeah.
That's what we're aiming for, right? Maximum 3 days. That's if you're very far in some rural parts.
So let me give you my testimonial and tell you why this excited me the minute and why I'm actually vendor number 2 on your platform. And I missed being vendor number 1 by about 5 minutes. I was on, as soon as you guys said jump, I was in. And I'll tell you why, because this solves 2 crucial problems for vendors. So as our viewers know, I published the Money Mission workbook back in May. Now, when I published this book, I said to myself, listen, I don't want to have to deal with any logistics. I'm going to put the book out there. I'm going to put it on Amazon, and I'm just going to let Amazon fulfill. Whether you live in Jamaica or you live somewhere else, my logic was that Jamaicans are already used to buying on Amazon. And so they'll go to Amazon and make the payment, and Amazon will deliver because they're now delivering to Jamaica. And that's going to be it. I don't want to have to deal with any logistics. I don't want to have to be up and down shipping books on Knutsford and doing this and doing that. And then I have to be home and then find out if the client is home and collecting the payment. I just wanted Amazon to deal with all of that for me. And I thought that would have been it. But I kept getting people asking, where can I get the book locally? Where can I get the book locally? Or I want to give it as a gift for somebody tomorrow. And it's going to take a week or 2 to get here from Amazon. And so finally I decided, okay, let me partner with Fontana. And so now the book is available in Fontana, which they've been a great partner to work with, but it still doesn't completely fulfill the need because I'm not, as a vendor, I'm unable to track my inventory at Fontana. So I don't know when they run out. I have to physically go ask somebody to look if the books are still on the shelves. And it's just a whole lot of different complications. So when you said to me, not Rory, when you said to me, Rashid, that you guys have a warehouse and I can just give you my books, the customer orders online and you fulfill, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to get books to you. I don't have to worry about am I going to be home when your bearer comes to pick it up, or I'm on the road or I'm out of town. You're going to store them in your warehouse. When somebody orders on 7Krave Marketplace, you are going to fulfill. You're going to collect the payments. And at the end of the day, you're going to remit to my local Jamaican bank account. I was like, hallelujah, here we are, a solution. And that's why I'm vendor number 2 on the platform.
I saw an order for you.
Yes.
Yeah, order came in. So one of our beta testers actually, I see, imagine they were happy to see.
It was very exciting when I saw the email come in that we made our first sale. I'm like, yes, it works.
That was on day 1, wasn't that right?
It was on day 1 actually. Like, oh, here's the book. They bought it. And they got it delivered the next day.
So
and interestingly, it was also part of a bundle. So the person, if I remember well, bought 3 items. And that's representative of what we're trying to do as well. So you can, in one space, order a number of different types of products and get one delivery at your home. And that person has received their package.
Wonderful. So all we have to do is sit down and collect. I don't have to worry about any of the logistics.
That's the idea.
I don't have to worry about the payments. You deal with that. I just love the entire concept and how you guys are fulfilling it. So Rashid, let me bring you in here then. How would you describe, I feel like I already described it, but how would you describe the marketplace model and how do you see it as Jamaica's version of Amazon?
It is, if I was to use one word, I would say convenience. And that's something that 7Krave has been striving to provide for our customers from the beginning, 2015, about allowing you to be able to make your choices and being able to stay at home or wherever you are, just simply clicking on your phone and getting items delivered to you. And initially that was food. Now it was groceries as well. And now it's pretty much all products. So from the point of view of the consumer or the customer, you have basically a one-stop shop where you can order pretty much anything that you need and have that brought to you. From the side of the business places, as Rory mentioned before, it's a big game changer because it opens up new audience for our businesses, especially small businesses as well. And it's about reducing the threshold of entering into entrepreneurship. So no need to be concerned about having to create your own e-commerce platform. We also provide marketing as well. We have packages for that as well. And as you mentioned, Kelly, that the fulfillment opportunity allows for a hands-off approach where that particular seller can focus on trying to make the best product possible and perhaps marketing it as well, knowing that it's in good hands from A to Z, from transaction to interaction with the customer and delivering to that person. So it really is something that will allow, it's really about, we call it nation building. We think it breaks barriers. We think it provides financial opportunity for persons to become more independent and for their businesses to grow.
And your warehousing option is really convenient and affordable. It's only $2,500 a month for you to store my items. I know it depends on how much space you're taking up, but for me, $2,500 is very affordable as opposed to you having to come and pick up the items every single time, which is an option as well.
Right. We wanted to ensure that it was attainable. The goal at this point is to get people to use the platform as much as possible to push transactions. It is about getting usage and to create a habit. So we didn't want to put an amount that is going to restrict some persons from being able to do that. So just yesterday, someone from Ochi, for example, even though we are doing business at Ochi, we have a hub that we're using there as well, came to Kingston to deliver their monthly stock. I know that person will just watch and see as things go, and if they need to replenish that quicker, they can, or they will do that in a couple of weeks. It allows for a hands-off approach. And the amount is, as you said, quite affordable as well. That's by design. That's to help to ensure that there are no barriers, financial barriers for entrepreneurs.
Yeah, because as a vendor, I can log into my back-end site and see when inventory is running low and know that I need to restock over at 7Krave. Exactly. So Rory, show us how it works. Let's see how it looks for the user, for the customer.
All right, let me see if I can pull it up. All right, let me share my screen. All right, give me a moment. All right, so are you seeing my screen?
Not yet. Yes, it's coming up. It's there.
Okay. So if you download the 7Krave app now, or if you update the app, you will probably see this new screen. These are what we call 7Krave 4.0 internally. So food delivery, which you guys already know, grocery delivery at the bottom left. We're having virtual food courts coming out very soon. That's 7Krave Corporate, and that's for businesses who, their staff have trouble getting food. Lunchtime is a problem. By the time you think about lunch, then lunch over. So this way we are structuring that and streamlining that in a way that we think would be seamless for businesses. And then you have the top right now, which is Marketplace. This is in beta mode at the moment. So you see time remaining 3 days. Let me just access the beta. So this is how it looks. At the very top, you have points. So now it's going to be also points based. So you can buy stuff with points as well, right? So if you shop over the food section, you get points. If you shop over the grocery section, you get points. You can use those points and pay like 50% for your book, Kalila, right? So just by being in the ecosystem and just supporting local restaurants, local businesses, just supporting local, choosing Jamaica, it's going to be better for everybody financially, even for you, because as you spend, you earn, and you can get discounts. Here we have today's deals, stores, popular categories. This is popular products, and this is what people are buying. So this one is what is this now? This is a portable charger right here that you can buy. Add it to your cart. There's a brusher bag, and there's a face and garment steamer, portable car vacuum. So you can see it. You can add it to your wish list. You can share your wish list with folks. If you are overseas, and yet, by the way, let's just say the currency as well. You can easily switch the currency for comparison. So if you're used to shopping in US dollars, you can say, hey, what is this in US dollars? You can easily toggle it to US or toggle it back to JMD. These are what picked for you, and so forth. Now, importantly, there are three things that separates us from Amazon in a sense, right? One, Amazon doesn't do pickup, so we'll pick up the stuff from you, right? We pick up the stuff from the sellers. So we put in that hustle once and for all to the grave. So the pickup is one. The second thing is that we have a negotiation aspect of it, and we have an auction aspect of it, right? And we have a C2C aspect as well. So C2C is where all your viewers who are watching right now can sell. They don't have to be a registered business to sell. So as an individual, you can sell something in your house. So if you're looking at something that maybe a clock, maybe you're looking at a clock and you say, boy, I need to change it. If upgrade a clock, it will be chaotic right now to try to do that. Very difficult.
Oh, so this is like a Facebook marketplace kind of thing.
Right, but we
That
handle
aspect of
the
it.
logistics of it. Right. So if you're selling a used item, right, we'll come for it. We'll come for it wherever you are. We'll collect it and we'll scan the QR code, which is like a means of exchange. That's like a receipt or your signature, I would say. And then once we scan that code, we'll collect it and we'll deliver it to wherever it needs to go. And
Perfect. So we don't have to be meeting up in any back alley anywhere.
no,
Not
right.
exchanging any banking details with someone you don't know.
We take away that risk.
Security risk, yes, removing that. So once you put it on the platform as an individual, then you can sell it. So you can take part of the C2C. Also, you can set it also as negotiable, so somebody can ball it down. Sorry, let me go back in. So we have the negotiation aspect. So you can mark the product as negotiable. So somebody can go inside your product, let's say here, and they can look at your product, and the price is negotiable, and they can make an offer. So right now, the buy now price is $5,000. You can make an offer and say, hey, I want 2 of those for $9,000, right? And you can submit that offer, and they can accept it from the back end to say, all right, I'll take $9,000 for 2, and the rest is history, right? So for the first time, there's an app that allows Jamaicans to be Jamaicans and bar down everything, right? Then now you have the auction aspect now. So this is a real auction. So this is there are 3 bids so far. I didn't even know 3 persons bid so far in the beta. But this is an auction for Apple iPhone 16 Pro Max. And so the highest bid right now is 151,800, which is still cheaper than the typical price for an Apple iPhone 16 Pro Max, right? Because this is less than 1,000 US, right? And so you can go in here and you can bid. You can add it to your watch list. You can look at it, and you just go and enjoy something local that makes you can experience convenience. Look for some, literally that's what I'm doing. I look for stuff. My wife bought something. She bought some makeup, some makeup stuff. I bought an air freshener. If you can look, I bought an air freshener. I got it the next day. So I was looking for car air freshener, and I searched for car air freshener, and there was this company. I don't know this person. I don't know Colleen Haj Creation Studio. And I just bought it. I put it up in my car. My car started to smell good. I said, yeah, 1,300. I got it the next day, and easy peasy. So somebody saying I look familiar. Maybe I have a familiar face. Right, so right. So I'm saying easy. No, the store, you can browse stores. I'm going to see if I can find Money Mission. You can browse different stores. Persons offering nice products, products like nice soap, body products, and so forth. They can just go and scroll through and just browse, and if you see anything that catch your eye, you just make a purchase. Support your own. But I'm going to search Money Mission and find your business rather than scroll through. So Money Mission Media, just type in Money Mission, and that looks like you.
Yep, that's
right?
the book.
That's the book, right? So it's $5,000, and you can simply add it to cart, right? And check out, and the next day it's in your hands. Simple, 1, 2, 3. If you go to checkout here, I have some stuff in here in my cart right now. You can select what you want to check out. You select your address, you slide to confirm your address, and then you pretty much select door delivery, whatever you want to deliver from, delivery method, and Yeah, it's straightforward because people used to this already in Kalila. It's just that it's now local, right? And all the local sellers want in one place. And so rather than you getting up and visiting 3-4 stores trying to find a particular item, you can just now search, right? Somebody, because it's beta testing now, so it's friends and persons who were at the launch, they're testing out the platform, and persons search for phone case. They got phone case, people order all different stuff. And I mean, so far,
I
everybody.
thought about the use for back to school, because back to school, when parents are searching for textbooks, and you have to be all over the place at different locations trying to find textbooks. This one, Kingston Bookshop have some, Sangsters have some, one branch don't have, but the next branch, you have to be all over town. It's a weeks-long endeavor trying to find these textbooks. And even when you go on the websites and order there, you still have to be on multiple different websites to get all the books. And now you can just go to one place, 7Krave Marketplace, find all your books, get them in one delivery. It's just so convenient.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, by the way, I just clicked clothing, shoes, and jewelry. I'm seeing 2 kickers. At first, I'm seeing these. I said, sellers are coming on, they're adding their products, right? And we're trying to, I mean, this has been tried before, but I think this is probably one of the best shot at it, because we are putting in some things in place to try to make sure it succeed, right? I'm not going to get into that, but I strongly believe that it's going to succeed because it was a vision, right? And I believe it was something entrusted upon me by the good Lord. And so I'm executing as best as possible. I'm seeing where the people are excited. I'm seeing where it's solving a huge problem for sellers and consumers. Because now you can just easily just order something and don't have to wait 2 weeks or a week. You can easily get it the next day. And then we want to do that. Right now, we're doing it in 4 parishes. We're partnering with the post office to do it in more parishes, all parishes actually, right? Even the rural areas. And so it's just going to grow, and we just put it before God. We pray over it because it's good for we look at Ireland, you know? And so
what 4 parishes are you starting in?
Kingston and St. Andrew, this is one, and then St. Catherine, St. Anne, and St. James, right? And then we're
just
gonna,
to quickly, Kelly, I see there's a question in the chat asking about return policy.
Yeah, I'm going to come to all these questions right now. I was just about to start asking the question. So let's start with return since you asked it. Riley wants to know, what is your return policy?
So we have thought of that as well, because we want to ensure that customers are protected. So we hold the payments in escrow for 24 hours. So that receiving customer has 24 hours to raise a red flag if there's an issue with the product that they have purchased, which would then go to our customer service team, and there will be a mediation around the challenge itself. So that ensures that there's some protection there. The payment is not immediately given to the seller. That 24 hours allows for a red flag in that sense.
So Humble Boss, I guess you answered this already. Can you get stuff delivered in Westmoreland? If yes, what's the cost?
Very
so
soon.
Right now, just 4 parishes.
Soon, yes, not there. We're in the places that 7Krave exists currently: Montego Bay, Ocho, Portmore, and Kingston. But as Roy mentioned, we have a MOU with the Jamaica Post that's being worked through now. And the idea behind that is to ensure we get to all parishes, all areas before the end of the year.
Yeah.
Scotty wants to know, will you have a section to review the products?
Right, but you can only review the product after purchase. So review the product from your history. Notification will be sent to you even after the delivery, just for you to review the product. So we make sure that the reviews are authentic, right? And not just people just trying to mash up some people's business, you know. Bad man people about, you know. Right. But yeah, authentic reviews only, and it has to be verified purchasers.
Damien wants to know, how do you verify sellers to be legitimate, especially with that ad hoc selling option?
All right, so there are 2 things. So right now, sellers will have to register. They will upload. If you're going to register as an individual, you have to upload a ID,
National
right?
ID,
National ID, or you could driver's license, and then we manually verify each person. And then if you're a business, you have to upload also your business registration document. We do some of our due diligence check and make sure everything is well, and then we approve you manually, right? So there's a manual process for now to make sure that everybody on the platform legitimate, right? And also, as Rashid mentioned, there's an escrow thing. So if you come on the platform and think you can put a big stone in a box and mark it as iPhone, it's not going to go well, right? So, because you just won't get the money, because again, there's a 24-hour to ensure that once it's delivered, once there's no complaints raised, money automatically gets deposited to the seller's account.
Yeah,
So
you reduce risk for customers. You reduce risk for customers because a lot of people have been defrauded using platforms like Facebook Marketplace, where you're going to send a screenshot of a bank transfer and then the screenshot was edited and all that. So Daniel wants to know, are you trying to get retail stores like Amars to use your platform?
Yes, definitely.
It's open for all levels. We have a lot of it's a small businesses now, but we also have conversations happening now with major players in terms of industry, and there's no limitation as to who can come on board. As we see that with international platforms as well. If you go onto Amazon, you can go onto an Apple store, and similarly, in our case, there will be many small and up-and-coming businesses, but also many well-known brands as well, not just in terms of brand equity, but also in terms of the size of the companies, island-wide companies with over 30 stores, branches. Those are coming.
Education is asking, is the pickup charge included in the monthly fee? Do you have a monthly fee to use the platform?
No, there's no monthly fee.
Oh.
There's no monthly fee. Oh, the monthly fee they're talking about is one you mentioned, Khalila, but that monthly fee is for storage.
Yes.
Right? Oh, the storage fee.
So that's a storage
warehouse fee.
Right. So there's no monthly fee. There's no fee to come on and sell. Right. There's a commission, however, for each sale. Right. However, so there's no monthly fee to worry about. We only make money if you make money. Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ricardo, what would happen if you add to cart and leave it there? Does it deduct from inventory once someone adds an item to the cart?
No, it deducts from inventory when the sale is made.
When the sale is made. So when the payment goes through.
Once the payment goes through, right.
Okay. Supervillain says, sort out the necessary paperwork for the IPO. I like what I am hearing. We always ask about that type of
thing. Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
Who knows?
I mean, I never know I would be doing this year, to be honest with you. So, I mean, you just never know. You never know, Khalila. So I just working with the good Lord, wherever it leads.
But what I'm hearing, Rory, and what I'm seeing on your platform is a very scalable app.
Correct. Right.
This app is what you have achieved here. You've taken the best elements of Amazon, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Instagram selling, whatever that platform is called, combined it into one app.
Right.
And right now you're in Jamaica, but this seems like something that could go global, that could scale. So is that your intention?
That is intention, right? But I always believe get it right a yard first, right? So so I know it's easy for a person to say, hey, show this over Trinidad and show this America and show this. It's the moment you start to expand too quickly, you lose focus sometimes, the very thing that you're trying to solve, right? And so for me, this is a solution for Jamaica first, right? It should not be somewhere else, and unless, the only way you'll find me to that, unless we try our best in Jamaica and Jamaica reject it, I would say, you know what, it is what it is. But I'm going to give it my best here first, and then once, it hopefully, by the grace of God, when it take off, then we say, all right, they're going to take off with it too, right? But yeah, we just want to make sure that people in St. Elizabeth just don't get left out, right? I just want to make sure that, wherever you are, St. Mary, you like a dress, you like something from Active Home Center, you like that, you should be able to get that. And that's the problem we have with Jamaica right now, because people feel like they have to be at Kingston to get the good things and the nice things, right? It should be wherever you are, we are removing those barriers, right? Those boundaries. So removing them so that, because within America and you're shopping, you don't think, oh, me there's theater, so I can't get this. It doesn't matter where you're in America, you can get it, right? You can get it. So why in Jamaica, if you like, oh, me come live at St. Mary, me just can't get nothing, right? Me have to go to town and get it. So yeah, forgive me for being so passionate, but I'm passionate about it because we really try to solve a problem for the country. And as soon as we get that, then yeah. we go international.
So
And
for the
compete that with
customers, you guys can access this at 7cravemarketplace.com or just download the app, and that will be available as of, you can start shopping on there as of when?
Saturday.
This weekend. Yeah.
Saturday coming. And
Yeah.
for vendors who are watching and say, I need to get my items on 7Crave Marketplace, how do they do that?
So they go to seller.7crave.com and they go and register. So it's seller.7crave.com, and that's a numeral 7 KRAVE, right? And for the question I see in there, yes, you can track your package, right? You can see every step, you get a notification when it's out, and everything. For the buyer, somebody's asking, for the seller, the fee is the only commission. Yes. For the buyer, it's the delivery fee. Yes and no. For some, it's just like Amazon. That's like when you have, for certain, if you are in good proximity to the seller, right, then the delivery fee is free. So right now, only way there's a delivery fee is maybe, I don't know, maybe it's coming from Hanover to you, and the delivery fee is small actually, right? But there's a small delivery fee if it's moving through, moving from afar. Yeah. But right now, yeah,
But
mostly
you make your money off the commission from the seller.
correct, mainly, right.
I just want to mention one thing also, Khaled, because I see people in chat who are checking in from overseas. And even though persons in the diaspora cannot receive the items at the moment, it's still a great opportunity for diaspora because they can support their friends and family back home. So never before has it been easier to order a gift for mom, or to order something for a friend who has asked to support them or anything in that regard. And you know exactly what you're giving them, you know what you're spending on, you know it's going to go to their door front. So that is a game changer in that element as well, because we know we always get questions and requests for support from friends and family back home. And now you can literally say, send me your wish list, I would purchase that. Or you can surprise, you surprise a friend or surprise a family member by just ordering something for them and having it delivered to their house.
And to add to that, Rashid, when you share a wish list, right, the person who is buying, they don't see your address. So I made sure that is there. So if somebody have a sugar daddy, let's say, for example, right? Just send it to your sugar daddy and say, listen, I want these 4 items. All you need to do is back out your card and pay for it. Don't worry about where we live, right? Don't worry about where I go, right? Just pay for it and I'll get it. And so
We're going to have to leave it there, guys. But thank you so much for joining us. I'm wishing you much success with this platform. I'm excited about it, and I'm looking forward to when you expand to the Caribbean, to the world, and when you do the IPO, I'll be buyer number 1 in line for my shares. Thanks, Rory. Thanks, Rashid.